Welcome to another brand new episode of Wout of the World, and we're still traveling in Sri Lanka, in one of the most beautiful mountain towns called Ella. And we make the most beautiful train ride in the entire world. As always, here is a recap first of what you saw so far on the incredible journey through Sri Lanka. On the south coast we visited the colonial town of Gala, in combination with the best beaches around Marissa. From our villa in Ahangama, we grabbed a taxi all the way to the Yala National Park, one of the best places in the world for a safari. We now say goodbye to all these beautiful animals. We had a fun time over here, but we're traveling on through Sri Lanka. And the next adventure is a big one as well, because we're traveling the most beautiful train route in Sri Lanka and one of the best in the entire world. So stay tuned. We pack our bags, say goodbye to the friendly safari guys, and prepare for a totally new adventure. This time we head up north a little, to the most famous train station in all of Sri Lanka, situated in the steep mountains of the town called Ella.
When I'll be coming home, then I'll be at your door. When I'll be coming home.
We stopped for a moment on the way because we can see an enormous waterfall along the roadside on our way to Ella. This is the Ravana waterfall.
The wish I carry high whenever we're apart.
The first example of the incredible nature we can find in the central highland region of Sri Lanka.
When I look deep into your eyes.
This mountain pass is also known as the Ella Gap, and we spent the coming days discovering the best places inside it.
When I look deep into your eyes.
Okay, we go? We go? Okay.
When I'll be coming home, and I am on my way. When I'll be coming home.
The species of monkeys we see here is the tokmakak, and they are abundant. This old world monkey is endemic to Sri Lanka and can be recognized by its awesome haircut.
I'm followed by your light whenever we're apart. It takes me through the night when I look deep into your eyes.
We pass the town of Ella, but we drive up to a steep mountain first. Even our experienced driver is getting a bit nervous as the roads become smaller and smaller. So we are driving up the mountain from the little town of Ella, and our hotel is on the most ridiculous place. Very, very steep roads, and our driver thought we were crazy. But he asked everybody on the way and they said, yeah, you can go there, you can go there. So we're almost there, like little by little, very slowly. And we have the most amazing place with the most amazing view here in Ella. I don't know how we're gonna go down again, but I love it here.
when I look deep into your eyes.
Yeah, these roads might not be minivan proof.
Turns out that the last part is too steep to get up there with the taxi van. So we're gonna walk, take all the stuff from there. It's going back down.
Deep into your eyes.
Wil blij? So then we finally arrive at Pearl View Guesthouse, which is the hotel I was talking about at the impossible place with the great view. I'll show you the room straight away. Let's go. Hey, Lini!
Away from all the hustle, we pay only $30 a night, including breakfast, on the first row overlooking the Ella Gap and the tall mountain peaks. This is that typical quiet place that you can fall in love with. In Sri Lanka, the animals are always there, everywhere.
So we just walked down a bunch of stairs and across the street we find the restaurant called Serenity. And this is what I call dinner with a view. Look at this.
Oh, and meet our new pet.
Say something meaningful, say something I don't know. I wanna know you better. The way that you talk.
Over a steep stairs through the lush cloud forest, we are close to one of the best restaurants in Ella.
I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you make me feel right. Wanna look at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful.
The food is great, but the view is heaven.
Like you're untouchable.
So picturesque and hey, come on guys, there are kids around.
I'll sing until my lungs give out. You're beautiful.
We walk back through the dark to find out that our friends picked up some leeches on those moist stairs. And the next day it's time to grab a tuk-tuk around the area.
Oh, you make me feel right. Wanna look at you all night. Wanna put you in that spotlight. you know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. And it's like you're untouchable. Like you're untouchable. Don't you know you know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. I'll sing until my lungs give out you're beautiful.
So the hip little village that we're visiting inside the mountain landscape of Sri Lanka is called Ella. And there's a lot of beautiful things to see in the area, so I would stay a couple of days if you have the time. You can see waterfalls, tea plantations, big mountains and extraordinary views. But the town itself is also very nice with a lot of cool places. It's basically one street with cool restaurants and bars, and we're going up the rooftops. Let's go!
I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night, all night. I'll sing until my lungs give out you're beautiful.
These rooftop bars are a great place to meet travelers, to soak up the mountain sun and taste all kinds of delicious and quite affordable food. Apart from that, Ella is merely one street from where all the trips start. We do some shopping here to prepare for the coming days full of trips around Ella.
Good morning! We got beautiful weather today and it's time to discover the area around Ella. And for that we have a minivan for today. And the first stop will be something with a beautiful train ride. Let's go!
By the way, who needs a train with this awesome 1988 Toyota Master Ace Surf? Funny fact, this is what Murray drives in Stranger Things. In about 15 minutes, the Stranger Things Toyota drops us at the best photo spot in Ella. We walk another 10 minutes to get to this abandoned train bridge. Or is it?
In just a couple of days we embark upon the most adventurous train ride in Sri Lanka and one of the most beautiful train rides in the entire world, when we go from Ella to Kandy, through the mountains and everything. But before that I want to show you a little sneak preview. I'm standing on top of the most beautiful bridge on the track. It's just outside of Ella and it's called the Nine Arch Bridge. It was built in British colonial times and it's a true engineering wonder. So we can actually walk on top of it before the train comes and then see the train passing.
such a strange phenomenon. Dozens of people are still walking the bridge and the train is coming. I have to say, it's an incredible sight though. This is a must visit for every train enthusiast, I guess. We hang around and prepare for the second train. If you are here between 8 and 10 in the morning, you get to see them both. The second train takes all the time in the world for both passengers and tourists to take some pictures. Back to the Murray-mobile, because the next top sights await. Around Ella, the main activity to do is hiking. There are so many beautiful viewpoints to walk to, easy hikes, difficult hikes, hikes that you can do all day, but we chose one that's fairly easy of half an hour. So we start right near the city center in Ella to Little Adams Peak. So in 30 minutes we'll be up there to have a beautiful panoramic view of 360 degrees to the entire area. Let's go. We hike approximately 1.5 kilometers one way to the summit at 1141 meters. The way over there is also quite beautiful. So even though it's just half an hour to get up there, when it's sunny, it's really steep and it's quite exhausting. So we're almost halfway, I guess. Whew. View is getting better by the minute. Made it!
We made it up here within half an hour, I guess. It was very hard, very warm, but this is the first view that we get. It's amazing. And you see Ella Rock over there, and the abyss is very deep. It's really scary to stand there actually. But the view, it's incredible. Woo! We made it! Woo!
We got nowhere to be.
So, without further ado, this is Little Adam's Peak. I'll shut up now and let you guys enjoy.
The world outside can't wait a few, 'cause right now we got nothing else to do. The sun is peeking through the cotton white blinds. Your hands still tangled up in mine. Feet on the wall, your head on me, floating easy. We got nowhere to be. Got nowhere to be. Your hair's a mess, but you don't mind. You just laugh, let it fall where it likes. Coffee's cold, but we take a sip, talk about nothing. Let the morning slip. Oh, it feels like that, like summer air through window cracks. Oh, it feels.
Okay, so maybe this perfect Instagram shot is not for me, but wow, this area is surreal.
Oh, it feels like that, like the summer rain that falls so slowly on the naked skin upon your.
So, and something to make my son very happy. This bag with the train on it, 800 rupees, which is about 3 euros. I love it.
Yeah, it feels like that. Feels like that. Yeah, it feels like that. Na 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 na. Feels like that. Oh, it feels like that, like summer air through window cracks.
This place, called the Plate by Flower Garden, was actually awarded the best view in Sri Lanka on TripAdvisor.
Quiet tracks. Oh, it feels like that, like the summer rain that falls so slowly on the naked skin upon your back. Oh, it feels like that, like a love song on a worn out track. Yeah, it feels like that.
Our last stop of the day is the Ravana waterfall. It's the one that we can spot from our apartment, but it's also the one that we saw on the way over to Ella. We didn't have too much time back then, so this time we take a little bit more time to see it up close, and we fly with the drone. It's magnificent.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight.
Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
Ravana Falls is considered the wildest waterfall in Sri Lanka, always flowing year-round. The main waterfall is around 25 meters tall, but the entire thing cascades over 120 meters in different stages.
No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
We're finally back at the hotel after a day of fun around Ella with all the highlights. This morning the train, then we climbed Little Adams Peak and then we saw the waterfall. It's time for a cold beer and you will always see we had a beautiful sunny day and now it's starting to rain. I love it here in Ella and tomorrow we take the train ride to Kandy. Another adventure. Cheers!
Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
Join us next week as we catch that famous train to Kandy. And subscribe to travel with us to the Maldives later. And much more. Ciao!